Alrighty guys, in today's video we are going to be doing some crafting, and so I thought it would be a good idea to go ahead and try and craft some belts for my mana stacking build that I'm kind of currently putting the gear together for. I actually managed to hit this belt, which is basically almost exactly what I wanted, so got a little bit lucky there, didn't have to fracture anything, but it does have tier 3 life and tier 2 mana recovery rate. So I'd really prefer for that life to be tier 1 for this craft, but I have something usable, so if we don't get anything out of the rest of these, then that's okay because we have something. I also managed to hit this one, which has 3 good suffixes and 2 good prefixes. So crystal belt crafting seems like a very good way to make some money, because the only other one on the market that had these stats had armor instead of the physical damage to melee attackers, and it was 10 exalts. So I have no idea if it'll sell for that, but I went ahead and listed mine pretty low so that way it would probably sell. So yeah, it seems like a really good way to make some money. So let me grab my Recombinators and we will get to crafting. I have prepared these by basically making sure that they have either 1 or 2 prefixes, and I did the same thing with these and the suffixes. Made sure they only had like 2 suffixes and 2 prefixes. That way it doesn't dilute the pool very much. And so hopefully we hit something. And let's get into it. Alright, so I can tell already the first one shows the leather belt and not the synthesis base, so this is a miss. That's alright. Bound to happen. Oh, and the second one missed entirely too. Man, no luck so far. As long as we hit one of these, we should be in the profit, because a base with one of these fractured on is around about 3x, and I paid 3C for the crystal belts and around 10C for the fractured bases. And there we go. We just hit our first one. Tier 1 life fractured on a crystal belt. So that is really decent actually as is, with the 2 resistances and the mana for my build. But obviously we'll probably recraft this. But we wouldn't have to. This is usable. Could just craft ES on there and be done. So that's really solid. Like I said, that should be already profit. So yeah, we'll keep going though. And there's another one. Let's go. Alrighty, tier 1 energy shield on the crystal. So yeah, this seems like a really good idea for you guys to make some money. You do have to get a little bit lucky, like we saw in the beginning. You could go extremely unlucky and miss everything. But so far this has been good for me, so you guys may give it a try and see what you can get out of it. I don't have enough bases, crystal belt bases, because like I said, I hit those 2, and I didn't bother buying more because I was kind of tired of trading. Did have to trade a little bit, but this one missed. This one hit. Alright, let's go. So like I said, each of these that hits is about anywhere from 1.5 to 3x. And so I'm sitting here crafting, I've hit 3 so far, so that's like at most 9 exalts. And there's another one. So we were just, oh, this one didn't hit the crystal belt. I thought it did at first. Dang. Alright. Well, it kept the fracture, so we don't have to buy another one, so that does save us a little money. But yeah, just sitting here printing money is what it feels like. Because this didn't cost hardly anything, like I said, so... but yeah, so... Let's see, we got 2 more. So these are our suffix ones, so I think we're going to go with the strength ones, because that would be the best stat to have on there. And there we go, we hit it. So now we have a fractured strength one to work with if we want to. That's really decent. I'm not sure what the suffix ones are worth. I didn't look those up. And that one kept the chain belt. That's alright. It's about a 50-50 for which base it keeps. So these two we just get to reuse later. And so I'll just stick them back in here. I managed to craft a lot of gear so far. I crafted this shield, which is 300 energy shield, 100 life, and 13% chance to block. Also, the reduced extra damage from crits is normally only on armor bases, I believe. So this is essentially a one-of-a-kind shield. So I'm really happy with this. It looks like it has no stats, but it's actually a really solid shield. It's kind of funny how that works sometimes. And then I crafted this amulet for my minion build, obviously. And so it's got fractured minion damage and dexterity on a dex base, so that's really solid. And then I crafted this one. This was when I was first experimenting with these, and so it just has life and cold res, and then essence, energy shield, and all res. So very solid rings. So yeah, these Recombinators, they are really good. I've been saving up all of mine, so I have about 20 of all of them, 30 of some. So yeah, this was a solid craft. We got, if all these sell for max, which I'm gonna craft on a few of them, but that would be 12 exalts that we just made, and we probably spent maybe one, maybe two at most. With the current prices being 180, probably one exalt. So that's how you can turn one exalt into 12x if you're decently lucky. And so yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video and make lots of exalts off of it. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, I will put my Twitch link in the video description. Make sure to come give me a follow, because if you have any questions about crafting, I would be more than happy to answer them and also give you guys some more tips about the game. So come give me a follow.